So again, it's all happening from the legs, from the feet, from the basic movements of rudimentary footwork. Of course, there's fancy stuff on top of that. There's Lomachenko shuffles. There's some fighters like Dominic Cruz and TJ Dillashaw. You know, they'll fight out of a rhythm or they do a lot of this shuffling. But really, other than like fighters who try to have a very elusive, strange style, most of the time we're just dealing with our basic rudimentary footwork. Stepping in with the front foot, stepping back with the rear foot. And even here with this jab, we can use both feet in combination. Stepping in and boom. This doesn't happen at the same time. This is what I learned at Freddie Roach's. The front foot lands and then there's like a kinetic wave of power that happens. So it's a split second before the landing of the hand that the foot lands. The foot lands, boom, and then the hand lands. Same thing with the right hand. Foot lands, boom, and then a micro split second later the hand lands. This enables some weight to be loaded onto that new stance before the shoulder power is driven forward. So blasting is also very important. This is a great way to set up knockouts. You're not going to knock anybody out by stepping with your punches. But it's a great way to kind of get in a position where you can plant and land one of those knockout shots. And again, we're just going to coordinate the stepping in every direction and time that with the punches, with the pivots, with the shakes, with the rhythms, with the shuffle steps. And it might seem fancy, but again, 80% of it is just not letting your feet get crossed up, maintaining that big, round, wide space between your feet so that you're on balance no matter what direction you're moving, pivoting, gliding, or rhythming, because those are the basic, ways we can step. Step forward with our front foot, we can shuffle in, we can step back with the rear foot, we can shuffle back, we can kind of rhythm back. There's not that many different ways we could do it, but if we could perfect and master all of them and learn to use these to set up our combinations and to set up our defense, then it just makes us very, very difficult for the opponent. And the most important part of it is sometimes just staying in the pocket and practicing elusive slipping. I mean, fighters whose attitude is just to crush things are different than, Anderson Silva, Floyd Mayweather type fighters whose focus is to knock people out using defense, using skill and using tactics, as opposed to just aggression and brute force. So a lot of it has to do with, the attitude that you bring to the table with regards to, what style of fighting you want to bring to the table. So anyways, super important to just practice these drills. James Toney's cousin I'm going to start training with in the next few months. I've been talking to him again. I just remember growing up, he was training me at the gym, on the rooftop, just for hours. This guy would just, and I didn't understand it as a kid. Even a bit slower than this, with no rock, no rhythm, no head movement. He would just practice pushing straight down off the ground and launching straight forward on a straight line. And now I understand what he was doing, pushing straight down off the ground, generating power with the whole body through the legs. So that's what the whole idea here is. These key core concepts all work around techniques, all work around the natural shape of your body, getting into a strong